How's it going, my YouTube demons? Thank you very much for clicking on the video, and welcome back to my first Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. In this episode, we finish our battle with Ketheric Thorm and prepare ourselves to enter Act 3. Now, if you've enjoyed this series, please leave a like and a comment on the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and without further ado, please enjoy the video. Yesterday, where we left off, first half of the Ketheric Thorm fight, we finished. We went and explored the rest of the Illithid colony, and now we are at the platform ready to descend and go on to, I guess, the second half of the Ketheric Thorm fight. I'm not really sure what comes next. We haven't been there. We haven't gotten there. So we'll see. By the way, the little rat finally settled down. He's no longer bouncing off the walls. All right, so in this save, we've long rested. Everybody's got their spells.
Reporting.
I assume the big fight happens now. That's all I can assume.
It's almost like it's excited by something, drawn to it.
Okay, well, this looks like it's there. It's here. Oh shit. Okay.
No longer
What happens?
Background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
And I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't trust the Dream Visitor at all. There's the other two. Who are they?
You said it was under control.
Gortash. Okay, we've read about him.
You I answer to, Gortash.
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes.
Orin? I have not read about this person. I don't even know who this is.
How it crawls with failure, like flies on liquid.
Why has she got shadows moving across her skin?
You forget yourself, Orin. I've played my part.
You built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prism? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from him.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketheric. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge, but you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
He's no longer undying, though.
Breath sings to my sinews again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp...
Yo, she's crazy.
Might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane.
The lash of Baal.
So they serve Bane and Baal? Is that a Giga Brain? Hey, yo! Whoa! Holy shit, that is massive!
The Testament of Myrkul.
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard.
That's the Duke!
Absolute.
Preserve us.
We gotta save his ass! We gotta save him!
Wag your word flap in vain, Alderling. Once the worm holds wields the whip, your shredded flesh will
No, no. Oh, that's a pair. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Happened all too many times.
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place
Oh,
and
God.
begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketheric, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
And then they just poof like that.
It is time, faithful ones.
Oh, and they just poof into existence like that?
On Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
Okay, so how do we stop that? Hey, yo? Oh, welcome in, Hugo. Welcome in, Steven. How's it going? How are we supposed to stop that? Where did... Oh, there's a mind flip. How do we... Okay. Where'd the Duke go? And where'd the Azamar go? Good luck.
Trust no one. All right. What now? Watch your back.
Should we sneak Astarion in and try to get a quick shot off? I bet there's... Nah, let's not. There's dialogue. I want to hear the dialogue.
Moving ahead.
There's no dialogue, or is it just automatic fight? There we go.
As predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prison. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
That's it. That's it. I'm disabling the fucking redemptions. Right in the middle of a cutscene. One of the pinnacle cutscenes. And we're just gonna la 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 right through it. Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you're erased from it, a bright flash of clarity before snuffing out. Learn your place in history before you're erased from it, a bright flash of clarity before snuffing out. If this is a cutscene, 80% of the game is cutscene, 80% of the game is not cutscene. It's like maybe 5%. The rest of it is running around, exploring, stash organization, and combat. Like, this is... The cutscenes are the climax of any quest. And I'm trying to bust right now. And you completely killed my nut, is what you did, Cam. I'm just laying it out for you in simple terms, okay? I was ready to bust. Nut gone immediately with the la la la. I'm just saying. Hey, I'm not being a Grinch. You literally wait until the most important moments to hit those, and I've turned them off. I'll turn them on tomorrow. When I'm going to read a book and we hit the Herbert, that's funny. When I make a mistake and we hit the what's it called? I can't remember. The neuralizer. That's funny. Didn't wait for anything. Okay, be more cognizant. Be more present in the moment. Perhaps you hope to learn your places before you're erased from a bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out. How do we say? Okay. I'm here. And what is... Okay, should we be a little bit sassy? Should we be a little bit sassy with it? And what is my place, Ketheric?
Your place is to die so that I might finally live.
Oh, is that right? Oh,
Let
you
us
think
speak
so?
Plainly. My Lord Myrkul gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My
He is
daughter's
pretty cool.
life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers, but for Myrkul, I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
Okay, so he's trying to pull a power move on us. What if we try to pull a power move on him? I was ready to show you mercy before. And it's still not too late. You can repent. As if I were some fucking cleric. This is not even hard. He's not gonna do it no matter what I roll. You tell me with advantage? Okay, there we go. I was about to say, with advantage, I don't make that.
Repent.
No, his daughter's already
Would
back.
that even be possible? Perhaps. No. There is no repentance. No
He's on
release.
shaky ground now.
My debt can never be repaid. He is here. He is watching. He is listening. He is.
Where did he go?
You dead and one who belongs to me. I am the smile of the world-cleansed skull. I am the regrets of those who remain, and the restlessness of those who are gone. I am the haunt of Mausoleums, the god of graves and age, of dust and dust.
Oh my god!
Lord of bones, and you have slain my
So Ketheric just died there?
but it is no matter, for I
Oh my god!
and I am not the end. I am the beginning.
Oh dear.
So we're gonna slay a god? We're gonna try to slay a god?
Songs rotting in his cage.
What did he say? Freeing Night Song is trapped in Ketheric's soul cage? I really wish that would have stayed up for longer. Oh, she's over there. How do we... Yeah, I know how to do the overhead view. Maybe we should do an overhead in this fight if I can zoom out enough. But how do we free her from that? Did he say how we free her from that? It says kill Ketheric Thorm. Is he... No. Apostle of Myrkul? Did he transform him into that? Is this Ketheric? How do we... Who is concentrating on the soul cage? Invulnerable? Who's concentrating on the soul cage? The god is concentrating on the soul cage? This apostle? Yo! Matalatio! Thank you very much for the raid! The apostle exudes the god of death's unholy will and bone chills all nearby creatures. Ketheric is immune against all damage while he has the Night Song imprisoned. Well, I guess we'll put the fight on pause for a moment. So, we gotta get somebody over to Aelin. What's gonna be the fastest way over to Aelin? We could probably take... It's probably gonna take 2 turns to take the Mind Flayer out. And it'll take 2 turns minimum. Okay, 2 turns minimum for the Mind Flayer, 2 turns maximum for the Intellect Devourers. So if I dash, let's go for the Intellect Devourers. Oh shit, you're telling me I can't sneak attack them? Oh, I should have gone up top then. Okay, I have to end the turn there. We should probably try to get rid of the Necromites. What's gonna be the easiest way to get rid of the Necromites? We have some pathing over here that we can use. Okay, I definitely want to get up to the Necromites. I could probably... I don't think I could jump up there. Who's gonna be easiest at taking those out? We're gonna need to have Minthara go and deal big damage to the god. Do I have a fly spell? Do I have fly? Wait, I just search up here. Fly. Scroll of fly. I have 2. I'm going to... So... Wait. Oh, I pressed space bar. I want to redo the fight now. I literally cast Scroll of Flight. I accidentally pressed space. I need to debind that. I didn't know how to fly. I don't even know why I pressed space. That's okay. We're gonna fucking TPK anyway. Did the game save after... No, it didn't. It didn't save after I talked to Ketheric. That's very unfortunate. Oh, he's immobile. We go to sleep. We did a 12-hour stream by accident. By accident? All right, Montalati, get out of here. Thank you again for the raid. Have a wonderful night, and we'll catch you next time. Very much appreciate you, man. He gets another turn already? It like completely skipped. Yo! Oh, we're all dead is what's gonna happen. Wait, he just pulled us in up there? It completely skipped Minthara and Shadowheart's turn though. But hey, have a wonderful night. Appreciate you. Veronic with the resub 14 months in a row. Yo, thank you so much. Welcome again to the Demon Army. Thank you for re-enlisting yet again. Thank you for everything that you do for us. The people here don't really know the true extent of what you do. You do a lot. Why didn't that heal me, Minthara, or I selected everybody? Yeah, this is a TPK. We're gonna die on his next turn. I fucked up the Scroll of Fly. The mass heal didn't work. It skipped Shadowheart and Minthara's turn, so I missed out on damage. What the fuck is the Necromite doing? Undone! The soul cage has been undone! Alright, Mind Flayer's gotta die. I can't attack him because I'm frightened. That's all I can do. Took him down to 1 HP. He's dead now. Easy. He has aura up there. But, like, he completely skipped their turn, though. And, like, it didn't heal the 2 people that I needed to heal. She's not healing. Why is she not healing? She must have some sort of debuff. Cannot regain hit points. Oh, Bone Shield is where you can't regain hit points? Well, that's fucked. Well, why was I able to regain hit points? Ghoulish Touch. Blinding Smite. That hit. Hit him again. Woo! Shit! All right, Minthara, get the hell out of here.
Understood.
Need to stay focused.
Oh, I should have walked away even further.
Take you.
See, I regained those hit points there. Sunbeam! Run away. Maybe we can bring it back. Maybe we can bring it back. I don't know though. Seems like it's gonna be kind of tough. Since he can give us the suck and pull us straight in there, you know what I'm saying? He's got that powerful suck. Not the good kind. I'm just gonna have him attack from here. God damn, that was a lot of damage. Oh my. Cunning action hide? Can you maybe walk back here and
We'll do it my way.
go invisible? Drink a big potion. Try to run as far over here as possible.
Going.
Oh shit, wait, stop right there. There's people right there. I couldn't see them. When I saw that it said provokes attack of opportunity, I was like, oh shit.
One life to my life. Sustain me, slave.
He's using Kethric's voice. He's using Kethric's voice though. Yo, have a wonderful night, Matalatio. Appreciate you again. Get some rest. Okay.
I seek an advantage.
Let's do some divine smitage. Big damage, big damage. More divine smitage. Damn, we're cooking his ass. We're cooking him.
Can't give up. Not now.
Guiding bolt. We won't be able to heal anybody unless... Okay. He's got an attack of opportunity there. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, shit, she made it. Easy, 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 easy. Walk away. Run over here. Mass healing word. She's not going to heal, but I should be able to heal. Yep. Nice. Oh, it's done. He's killed. It's over. Damn. We slayed a god! Actually, we didn't slay a god. We slayed an embodiment of him, I guess.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
Damn!
The villain is the rats. Together, we have crushed him, brain and body.
Yo, Aelin, that was hardly necessary.
Now, we pick our way toward our fates, unleashed. You have my sword, my fealty. Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
Hells. I could sleep for a 10-day after that.
Ketheric's netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
His netherstone? That was the dream visitor telling me that.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable.
What was that? Hey, you!
And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it. Our enemies are formidable.
She better have a damn good response to this. How is he able to leave the astral prism now?
A temporary reprieve, but a welcome.
You lying
With a
ass.
brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened.
You lying motherfucker. What are Ketheric transformed during the fight? What was that?
I believe you fought and defeated an Avatar of Myrkul, the god of necromancy. A remarkable feat. Ketheric was Myrkul's chosen. I know Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. He is a worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder.
Oh, she's crazy.
Which
Oh, she's
means
actually crazy.
the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are chosen of the dead three.
So the dead three are the three gods of, like, death stuff? Chosen of the dead three?
Bane, Baal, and Myrkul. The tyrant, the assassin, and the necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together, and with those stones, and that crown, I dare not imagine what they might achieve.
Said they're like imposter gods? Evil wannabe gods? So Baal, Bane, and Myrkul aren't even real gods? Is that what you're saying? That was a damn good fight, Ball. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What are these stones?
The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
She's disgusted. Look, she's disgusted about how, like, I don't even want to imagine what it's doing to, like, this powerful brain. Like, she's got reverence and respect for it. I don't like that. I don't like that she has reverence and respect for an Illithid, a great Illithid being. Kelemvor is the current god of death. He's just. And before all, Jurgil, who was and is the best. There's lore for it, you'll see. Okay, so, like, the things that you're saying, it might as well be in, like, a completely different language. So I don't understand the lore yet. What do we do now?
We prepare for the fight of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an elder brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order. An order the Death Gods chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the Chosen before that happens. We must take their stones.
She
Our
wants us to
chances of
do that.
success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
Okay, so she truly is protecting us for now, I think. But that's because she's some sort of Illithid or a group of Illithids. I don't know what it is, but she definitely wants us to take control of the stones so that she can take control of the stones and do what she wants. As, like, I don't believe that she's actually what she looks like. I think she's a Illithid. I don't believe it. 19 armor class? Oh my god. All incoming damage is reduced by 2. When activated, you can't be moved against your will by any spell or action, but have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. Disadvantage on stealth checks. Howl of the Dead as a cantrip. Let out a bone-chilling howl that numbs all nearby creatures. Movement speed is halved. The spellcaster has advantage on attack rolls and against the affected entity. What is an Illithid? A Mind Flayer. Arcane Enchantment. You gain a +1 bonus to spell save DC and attack rolls. Advantage on dexterity saving throws and checks. Kethric's Warhammer. Papa, I love you from Iz. Aw. Okay, is Isabel dead now or what? Because Isabel was only alive because they resurrected her on behalf of Ketheric for Ketheric to serve. God, I kind of want to put this Reaper's Embrace on Shadowheart. What armor is better? It's a 19 armor class. She would have a 22 armor class. Oh, you know what? This would be really good on lae'zel. Maybe we'll put it on lae'zel. This adamantine stuff is really good too, though. I don't know, that's really good. Dude, I want his pants too. His pants are sick. Story is getting real good. Oh, I'm encumbered. Okay, we're no longer encumbered, so... The Necromites aren't going to have anything good. Okay, the Grand Design. Dictated, described, Yanthus by Enver Gortash. The Grand Design is a Mind Flayer species' wide ambition to return to the days of their conquering greatness through an act of sudden mass seramorphosis, giving the Elder Brain an overall command and implacable army of Illithid slave warriors with which to defeat all their old enemies, human and humanoid. Githyanki and Ulitharid. Of course, this is delusional madness, megalomania on a cosmic scale, and I know just how to turn it to our purpose. We're going to help the Mind Flayers enact their grand design, but only in the way that suits us. The Illithids shall have their crusade to enslave, but they will be acting in turn as our slaves. And we shall determine the how, when, and where of their great Illithid outbreak. To be precise, I, Gortash, will determine these things, as commanding the grand design is clearly a Banite task. So, okay, I was right. I've been right so far. I have been correct so far in that... Well, I don't know if I've actually explicitly said this, but that someone is controlling this that aren't Illithids. That Illithids aren't at the head of our current battle, but they're like a secondary foe. They're second to all this, so they're being controlled. So I truly think that the Dream Visitor is on the other side of this. So there's two enemies, basically. The two enemies are fighting against each other. Gortash, Ketheric, and that other lady were the evil people that we had to get, that we were getting to first, because they were the ones in the primary spotlight, or in the primary control at the moment, coming at us. So we come at them. And now we find out that once we defeat them, we have to make sure that the power doesn't fall back into Illithid hands. Because if we defeat Gortash and the other chick, and they can't enact this plan and turn everybody into Illithids, then that means we will have the power of the Elder Brain to give the command to turn everybody. So what we'll have to do is, after we gain control, make sure that we destroy the Elder Brain. Or some, I don't know, maybe that wouldn't work because everyone would still be infected with the tadpoles. I don't know, but I don't know yet, but that's the right track. I feel like I'm on the right track here. Underneath this book concerning of the cult and of the cult of the absolute and the dangers it presents is scrawled this response to the text. This hastily written drivel is admittedly well-intentioned. Its author is clearly fizzing with fear of the absolute. The problem is that they conflate the rise of the cult with other things like the heat death of the universe, the resurrection of one-eyed Vecna, the Lich, the proliferation of the necromantic excess, and even the withering of some imported fruits from the Chult. This person needs a glass of water and a lie down.
Better not be cursed.
Amulet of the Absolute, severed head. Why do we have severed heads on our desk? Yo, chill. Damn it. Oh, there's more stuff. Invitation to Lord Gortash. The Committee of Concerned Patriarchs would like to extend an invitation to a formal meeting at the High Hall to discuss plans short and long term for the economic livelihood of Baldur's Gate. Tuesday the 12th, noon, a luncheon will be served. May we presume your attendance. Lord Hrir Committee Chair. Orin likes to decorate with fresher themes. Oh god, that was Orin's doing, the crazy chick. Where's Aelin? We need to talk to Aelin. She went to the surface already?
Thinking on all it's been a long day.
Where's Mole?
We ought to discuss our next step.
If Mole doesn't turn up in Moonrise Tower, she may have escaped on one of them and made it to the city. You think she's going to be in Baldur's Gate? I bet she took the devil's offer, dude.
Something's on my mind.
We got to talk to Aelin.
Aelin! Isabel!
She can get rid of her wings at will?
You were dead. I saw your body. I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer. I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo. I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead. His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right? I will be. And you? In this moment, I want for nothing.
Hey, Gabagool, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I say, get your hands off of there. We're in public. Get your hands off them cheeks, all right?
This is Aelin. Aelin, this is... Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father. May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead.
Oh, you would hate to see what she did to his
thank
fucking
you
body.
For than I knew, and we have much to discuss.
Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
Did I hear you correctly before? Are you Ketheric Thorm's daughter?
I am. And I'm glad he's dead. But this is precisely what I want to speak to you about later. It'll keep. I promise.
All right, I'll see you at camp.
Very good. We look forward to it.
Damn, we got a lot of people in camp now.
We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Aelin!
Woo!
We'll see you later.
She said, this can wait. We gotta go fuck right now. Oh, man. Hey, yo. Wait, where did... Hey, where did Minthara go? Minthara's not... Where the fuck is Minthara at? Minthara disappeared.
An exile from Lolth, much like myself. There is no love for her.
She was here a second ago.
Love for her on the surface.
Could have tossed me back in the shadows.
You're one of us. At least things
Okay, Minthara's just gone.
I'm glad that's still the case.
Oh, wait, no, she's here. She's sitting on the throne?
I will never tire of sitting on dead men's thrones.
It suits you. Yeah, I was about to say. I think I want to say that. And I'll never tire of killing their previous occupants. We make a good team. Ketheric was a dead man long before we arrived to start a Miracle Lord of Bones. It suits you.
Power always has. But I shall not get too comfortable here. We must be free if we are to rule. And to be free, we must destroy this cult. And Ketheric's co-conspirators along with it. I know one of them all too well. Baal's bloodletter, Orin. To think, I thought her to be speaking for the Absolute. I worshipped that woman.
Oh, God. An old flame?
Jealous? You needn't be. When Orin is in my hands, her agony will nourish me. She is the Iblis who indoctrinated me with the Absolute's lies.
You committed atrocities in the name of those lies. Well, she wasn't in control of herself. What can you tell me about Orin? There was another with Ketheric Gortash. Anything about him? What do you remember of your indoctrination?
When I first visited Moonrise, I stood before the Absolute in awe. It was more of an idea than an entity. Pure love. Total power. Orin was by my side. She told me that God had chosen me to be a true soul. Blessed and adored. Now I know that those memories are lies. There was no God. Orin held me down in a cocoon of flesh, while a mind flayer forced a parasite into my brain. And she laughed at my fear. I will find her. I will murder her. And I will smile.
Oh, God! Is vengeance the limit of your ambitions? Once she's dead, the cult will need new leadership. Perhaps we can take her place. That sounds like an evil... We'll be heroes, the saviors of Baldur's Gate. I want to be clear. Is vengeance the limit of your ambitions?
There is no limit to my ambitions. I will enjoy killing Orin, but unlike her, I do not kill for pleasure alone. I kill to gain advantage, and we have the chance to seize the greatest advantage of all. Surely you see it. In killing Ketheric, we fractured the cult's leadership. When we break the other chosen and claim their netherstones, we can take control.
And what would we do with that power?
The power of the enslaved Elder Brain could reshape the world. We could reshape the world.
The future you propose is shaped by violence. I prefer to find another way.
There is violence in your future regardless. With me, you can at least be sure the violence will lead to glory. You are not stupid. When we reach Baldur's Gate and face the other chosen, you will see that my way is the right one.
Maybe I'll change your mind.
The Elder Brain is the only thing that has ever managed to change my mind. You're welcome to try. We are bound, then, to travel together, even if we do not yet agree on our ultimate purpose. There is yet one thing about you that troubles me, though. Something I need you to explain.
You chose to incapacitate me rather than killing me when you eradicated my minions. Why?
I did not realize that she would ask me that. She's talking about when I went to the goblin camp and killed everyone but her. You were simply too stubborn to die. I thought that if I could free you from the Absolute's control, you might be a worthy ally.
So might any other true soul. And yet Gut and Ragzlin do not stand with us under your protection. Sparing an enemy's life is a great risk. Even though I owe my life to the part of you that showed me mercy, it concerns me. If Ketheric had ordered me to slay you to prove my worth, I would have. Or died trying.
That's the difference between me and you.
I lose myself in these thoughts of what might have been. I live, and I am grateful. I do have one more question, though, before we continue.
Why
That's the
come to
difference between me and you.
Where the cult's power is strongest? Why not walk away?
That's the difference between me and you, Minthara. I think for myself, okay? I can see who is has the potential for redemption. Ragzlin and the priestess, they were just evil to begin with. They were just completely evil. Makes sense why she'd ask. That's deep. Yeah. Yeah, it does make sense. I just did not expect it. I completely destroyed everyone at the camp, so I'd never seen this side of the game. The cult are a threat to the world. I aim to eradicate them.
Drought, famine, and warfare are threats to the world as well. Do you intend to eradicate them? The cult are a threat to you. That is what matters.
Don't tell me what matters to me.
Now, I am ready to leave this damned place whenever you give the word. The city awaits.
You don't tell me what matters to me. You don't tell me what matters to me, okay?
Member of the absolute cult, Drow? Do you mean to judge me if I were Darthia?
No. I mean to learn from you.
She's well written, the multi-dimensional characters, companion to enemy to random NPC to collectible stories. Larian made all characters so rich, so layered, it's impressive. It is impressive. Withers is here too.
Curse lifted. The dead three allied once more. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do Illithids possess souls?
I think so. Why don't I have the options? I'm not sure. Don't all living things?
No. Nor canst thou count mind flayers.
I disagree, Withers.
Yet, the three amass an Illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer.
I think...
Until such time, be availed of my services.
So... let's put this into perspective. He's saying souls, so... Let's not take that in the real world colloquial sense. Let's take that in the fantasy sense, because there are hells, you know, there's different layers of hells that you can physically visit. When the dead die, they can become, you know, be put into soul coins and things like that. You can sell your soul to devils. We have met an Illithid who has freed himself from the control of the grand design of the Elder Brain, and he has his own consciousness. Like he makes his own decisions. He's not evil. So he has his own, if we're going to use the word free will, he has free will. Omilium is his name. Omilium has free will. So does he not have a soul when he dies? Can he not do the same? Can he not sell his soul to a devil or anything? Does he not possess one because his life is a stolen life from someone who came before him? Has his memories just overwritten the memories of the one before? Or is he truly his own being? If he's truly his own being, I would see no difference between him and any other character that we've seen, like, you know, oozes or drow or gnomes, dwarves, humans, half-elves, elves. I don't see a difference. He's just another person, right? So I disagree with Withers here. I feel like even the Illithids have souls, but they're being controlled by the Elder Brains that created them. In the last update, there were some post-main game additions. When you're free to look that stuff up after completion, definitely go through this a while. So is Act 2 the main game and Act 3 is not? Well, no, Act 3 is part of the main game too, right? Or do you mean like videos for what comes after Act 3? You seem to know a lot about the Dead 3.
Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness.
The game has an
Baal,
epilogue.
Lord of Murder, Myrkul, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished as one and as three. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
Speak plainly. Isn't there more you can tell me?
No.
We told him to speak plainly, and he did. He just straight up said no. Well, I am surprised to see you. Why are you here?
Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold.
Lords of Murder and Tyranny are wild. Yeah, straight up. There are so many scenes that were added since the release that are not original or part of the playthrough, but like addendums for fan stuff. Okay.
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and two more bloom in its place.
And two more bloom in its
Brain,
place.
Bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the dead three holding the chain. Reminds me of old times.
You've tangled with the dead three before? You almost seem like you're enjoying yourself. Spent a lot of time in the Mind Flayer colonies, have you? You almost seem like you're enjoying yourself.
Aren't you?
I've got a parasite in my brain, makes it hard to enjoy anything.
You came here in search of a cure, but found a conspiracy instead. I can see how that would be disheartening. But take courage. We have killed a man who could not die, and stripped the Absolute's army of its general. You have a nether stone, and you're on the scent of two more. These chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them.
You want to join me?
Of course. Falling foul of Ketheric convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. That even if I survived, I should hang up my blades. But you convinced me otherwise. We ventured into darkness together. Now we've come out the other side. I'd say I'm feeling a little refreshed. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead.
Our camp is going to be so fucking big, dude. We got so many damn people. All right, I'll see you at camp.
How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn? With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a
compared to a
Harper's safe house
shadow-cursed
in Worm's
inn.
Crossing. Denthelan's Dancing Axe. We do well to check in with them before entering the city proper. Beyond that, our course is yours to set. Find me at your camp, huh? I can remember how to take orders, as well as give them.
And she just disappears.
Horrible than you can imagine.
Art! Hey, Art!
When Duke Elton formed the Flaming Fist, he sought out people of courage and honor to fill its ranks. You saved Daniel, lifted the curse, and killed an immortal. It's safe to say you'd have been recruited in an instant.
What about the Flaming Fists you met here? What do you think of them?
They are different to what Duke Elton envisioned. And I can't comment on Duke Ravengard himself, but I've seen the respect he inspires in the Flaming Fist. And that tells me all I need about him as a leader. I hope you can save Duke Ravengard, for the good of Baldur's Gate.
What about you?
When this land fell to the curse, I should have gone with it. Thaniel is the only reason I survived. It's only fair I stay here and wait for him to awaken.
But Thaniel's good. And after Thaniel awakens?
I don't think there will be an after. The truth is, the Shadowfell broke something inside me. Something no healer can fix. I don't know how long I have, but because of you, Thaniel is safe. Because of you, I could help him as he helped me. So, thank you, my friend. and know that I have no regrets.
Nice.
My mum lives in the lower city. If those freaks hurt her, I'll turn them inside out.
Well, how about we just prevent it from happening altogether?
Thanks for watching.
Ketheric's done, but that army's already on the move. This isn't done yet.
So how are we gonna get past the army? Because the army is in between us and Baldur's Gate, from what I've seen.
Long, dark below, but light above. Light at last.
With Jaheira to lead us, and you bringing light to the shadows, we might just have a chance.
You'd make a fine fist.
I wonder what our approval with Shadowheart is now. It's not all the way to the tippy top, I don't think. But it is really good right now. We still have a fair relationship with Astarion, even though he didn't like our response to Minthara about how we shouldn't use the power to reshape the world. That's immoral. Like, it's literally just controlling people against their will, is what it is. Hey, Quartermaster! You're back. You woke up.
This individual doesn't think very highly of you, but few can resist a well-timed gift.
She doesn't think very highly of me because she thought that I fucking killed... Like, when we were fighting out here, she was helping, and then one of them died, and they contributed it to me as it were my fault. But it wasn't my fault, and she tried to fight me, so I knocked her out instead of killing her. She should be thankful.
Moonrise has been cleansed. Baldur's Gate is next.
Barkus!
There you are. I was wondering where the devil you'd been.
I was taking a little holiday in the Mind Flayer colony downstairs.
That sounds slimy. Never mind your distasteful predilections. We need to talk about Wulbren.
If I have to hear the name Wulbren, one more time. The army is marching up to Baldur's Gate, but I guess you could go another way. We can see. Well, I don't know. We'll see what happens. What about him?
Wulbren and the Iron Hand Gnomes are planning something dreadful in the city. They have rune powder. They have motive. We have to stop them.
How can you be sure?
Because they're a gaggle of vindictive crybabies with no sense of propriety. That is to say, they gabbed about their plans like a geese, and I overheard them. Like a very devious goose.
Seems we'll have our hands full in Baldur's Gate.
With the sword of justice in one hand and the shield of self-righteousness in the other, we most certainly will. To saving the city. And my fool of a friend.
You want to shop, you can potentially use disguise spell or scroll, whichever, do your shopping with her without her being pissy at you. Or I can just steal from her. Patch 8 should be out before New Year's. I can't wait. You? What is patch 8 supposed? What is it supposed to have? Yeah, I'm just gonna steal from her because, like, fuck this bitch.
All right, time to skulk.
How did she know?
That's a friendly-looking shadow. Oh, my hand slipped.
Your light fingers were too heavy this time. You've been caught stealing. What will you do?
I'll talk my way out of it. Fuck it. You really care if the odd trinket goes missing? New subclass options, crossplay. Oh, subclass stuff? I would be interested in the subclass stuff. What I really want is an expansion.
For now. But transgress again.
A DLC.
And no amount of talking will get you out of trouble.
Moving in.
They've been having the Advent event stuff right now. Advent event? I don't even know what that is. Wolbrin
I owe you an
Bongle.
apology.
You do. You really do. It's Barkus you should apologize to. Your reunion in Last Light In was strained.
Barkus and I are another matter. I'm dealing with you right now. I saw you as a means to escape, nothing more. But when the sky lit up, when I followed it here, I knew you were behind it. I apologize for not seeing your true worth and for being, quite frankly, rude in Last Light.
Apology accepted.
I wasn't sure you would. I appreciate it. And that's precisely why I want you by my side in Baldur's Gate. The Iron Hand gnomes are going to save the city, and you can be part of it.
They say they're not going to? Yeah, I know. I already know that they said that, yeah. I mean, I'd like to hope against or hope for it still. No, Larian says they don't really feel they can do a 4 or DLC justice right now and have passed up on it. They've been very adamant about it, but that's fair. Yeah. Because it took them 20 years to come out with this game. From Baldur's Gate 2 to Baldur's Gate 3, it was like 20 years. Shit was crazy. Didn't Baldur's Gate 2 come out in 2004? But yeah, I think Baldur's Gate 4 should be whenever we get, and I was talking about this with my friends in Discord. Whenever technology develops to the point where you can literally do some Black Mirror type shit and put on a real, I don't know what you would call it, but it's like, it's not even virtual reality. It would be like augmented reality in a way. But you literally load into the game via your fucking brain. And you touch, see, feel, smell, taste, everything. You walk around with your mind. No controls, no monitor, no nothing. You just put on a little headset and you boot up into the game. Everything is real. You can taste the food. You can touch the ground. You can feel the dirt in your hands. You know, when you swing the sword, it's you swinging the sword. You know what I mean? When technology develops to a point where we can do that, that's when we should get Baldur's Gate 4. And on top of that, I would just like to be able to replay Baldur's Gate 3. Brain Dance from Cyberpunk. I never played Cyberpunk, but if that's what I'm describing, then yes. There are like 3 or 4 episodes in Black Mirror that go over, obviously, the dangers of this. Oh, speaking of, another movie that talks about the dangers of that is an anime, Sword Art Online. Sword Art Online and Sword Art Online 2. But I don't give a fuck. I'm doing it, all right? Boot me up in there. I want to live the true fantasy, okay? Call me crazy, but I'm doing it, okay? Yeah, I believe that is when we should get Baldur's Gate 4. But who knows when that's going to be? Maybe that's an unrealistic timeline. Maybe that's a 2200 type technology. You know what I mean? Maybe that might not be 2050. But like maybe that's not technology that we'll get 20 years from now. Maybe that's technology we'll get 200 years from now or some shit. You know what I mean? I plan on being alive in 2200. I don't know about you guys, but my favorite Black Mirror is the one like Eden or something it's called. The old ladies in the Twilight, they relive and socialize through some type of VR stuff. Yeah. That's the one. Yeah, that's another one that's very similar that I was talking about. Yeah, they upload themselves to this Like, or it's... They can preview the experience by loading in from their nursing home, and they can decide before they die whether or not they want their consciousness to be uploaded to that server, where they can live forever in their youth in this, like, little town. Yeah. I know what you mean. There's also a game that talks about that, too. It's, what's the game, guys? You guys, it's a horror game. You guys saw me play it. It's the horror game that occurs underwater in this facility. Soma. Soma goes over that too. The Iron Hand Gnomes are going to save the city, and you can be a part of it. Gently pierce the veil of his mind, probing for his true intentions. You want my help? I'm going to need more to go on.
The plan is what it's always been. To bring the work and innovations of the Iron Hand Gnomes to every corner of the realm. Problem is, Baldur's Gate is sick. Once the pinnacle of greatness, it's eating itself alive to save itself from starving. Find me in the city. And once you see what it's become, you'll know that I, and I alone, can stop it.
Jamal! Thank you so much for the gifted sub, my friend. I really appreciate you forcefully enlisting Furman into the demon army. Holy shit, Furman. How did those wings feel? You just grew some shit out your back and some horns popped out of your head. How does that feel? Yo, out of nowhere. Wasn't even expecting anything. Yo, Jamal, really appreciate that. Thank you, man. How are you?
The stone says it is one.
Did he tell me? Did he tell me what the true intentions were? Bring work and innovations of Iron Hand Gnomes to every corner of the realm. Problem is Baldur's Gate is sick. Once the pinnacle of greatness, it's eating itself alive to save itself from starving. Find me in the city. Once you see what it's become, you'll know you know that I alone can stop it. No problem, man. I've been lurking. You're killing it. Thank you, Jamal. Dude, I really appreciate that, brother. You have no idea.
Bring every scrap of courage you have to Baldur's Gate. You'll need it for what's
Enjoy those
to come.
emotes and no ads. Yeah, for real. An ad just started. Just now, too.
Go home, Marcus, he says.
All right, let's see what it looks like outside. Has the veil been lifted? No, it's still... Yo, what's going on? Oh, no, we have to go talk to, Thaniel.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
I know, that's why I recruited Jaheira and Halsin. I already have allies.
You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her harpers, too. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
I will seek out more allies in the city.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
See, I don't trust her though. See, I don't trust my dream visitor. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be crazy.
Safe return to the city. We'll see you there, Helmling.
Can't believe there are mind flayers targeting Baldur's Gate. We can't let them gain a foothold.
Troops ready?
Ready enough?
Gods, I can't wait to be back home.
He has way more energy than normal. We defeated Ketheric and watched a fleet of nautiloids leave for Baldur's Gate. If Mole doesn't turn up in Moonrise Tower, she may have escaped on one of them in the city. Orin, the Lash of Baal, is hiding somewhere in Baldur's Gate with a netherstone. We must find her and take it. Gortash's netherstone. Gortash left for Baldur's Gate. We should go after him. Gather your allies. Recruit allies in the fight against the cult. Freeing ourselves of the parasite is proving more difficult than we imagined. We should be on the lookout for powerful allies. We'll likely need them in the fight to come. Housen is grateful for the help protecting sanctity of life. We can count as formidable druidic powers should the need arise. Volo has become a most loyal ally. His powerful words of encouragement are sure to be at our backs in the trials to come. Oh, Volo took off after he took my eye out. So we got to meet Kithrak Voss in Baldur's Gate. Asked us to help him free someone held prisoner within the astral prism. We agreed to bring the prism to Baldur's Gate and meet him there. See, if he's talking about our astral visitor, she was able to just walk out whenever she wanted to. I don't think she's really, good. Grand Duke Ravengard was infected with an elithid tadpole and taken to Baldur's Gate. Night Song decided to camp with us. We should see what the wizard in Baldur's Gate wants with her. We convinced Shadowheart to turn her back on Shar's wishes and instead free the Night Song rather than become a dark justiciar. Shadowheart will instead likely face dire consequences for her actions. Grand Duke Ravengard was infected with an illithid tadpole. He's being transported to Baldur's Gate along with an enormous elder brain. Zariel's asset turned out to be Mizora herself. In return for help, she promised to release Will from his pack, but only after 6 months had passed. She disappeared again, but not before promising she'd find us soon enough. Jaheira joined our party. We should head to Baldur's Gate to meet her contacts in the city. Wizard of Waterdeep, we found the heart of the Absolute in the bowels of Moonrise Towers, a powerful elder brain controlled by a Netherese crown of incredible power. Gale was not close enough to detonate the orb. Oh, sweet. Okay. So we didn't have Gale with us, and so he didn't self-destruct. Nice. We found the heart of the Absolute in the bowels of Moonrise Towers. Powerful elder brain controlled by Netherese crown of incredible power. Gale was not close enough to detonate the orb. It's nice. But I guess that would have been the end. If we had done that, that would have been the end of the game. Everyone would have been fucking dead. We did battle with Ketheric Thorm before we could defeat him. We were interrupted by a giant tentacle that carried Ketheric away in the Night Song with him. Okay, we finished that. We killed him. So let's hide completed quests. Hide the companion quests. Oh, we need to explore the Nautiloid Crash region. We've managed to read most of the book, but its most powerful secrets are indecipherable. There must be someone in Faerun with the knowledge we need to unlock the Necromancy of Thai. So can I go back to the Nautiloid Crash region again and look around? Who would have the knowledge we need to unlock the necromancy of Thai completely and see more of it? We're not going to complete that quest. Find Zevlor. Where the hell is Zevlor? We got some hints on Mole, but not Zevlor. Act 3. The book or Zevlor? So we defeated him. We got to go talk to Thaniel. We got to go to Baldur's Gate for these. Yeah, I haven't found Zevlor. Is he here somewhere? Zevlor was captured by the Cult of the Absolute. His fellow tieflings claim he froze and tried to surrender. We should look for him. Yeah, is Zevlor in the tower somewhere? Where the fuck would he be at? We explored the whole tower. Is he back down in the, Mind Flayer area of the tower? We gotta jump back into the meat hole?
Here goes nothing.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I can load the save from after the Ketheric fight. But it won't let me jump in. Is there no way to get back down there? But I explored the whole bitch. I explored that whole damn thing. Where the fuck would he be at? Okay, we'll save here. Let's go poke around. Really? Where Mazor? I didn't see anyone else in there. Would he have been in one of the tanks as well? Did I literally pass him up? I was looking. I was trying to pay attention.
Let's have a look. Wonder if the gods are watching me. Seems simple enough.
He didn't show up on the map. Mizora showed up on the map.
In recognition. The presence is weak now. A hollow vessel without a heart. It doesn't resist.
That's weird. She was over here, I thought, right? Maybe it was in here. This is where Mizora was. One of the tanks is busted open. Look in them pods. I just looked in them pods. These pods, I just looked in them. You think Zevlor busted out of the pod? There's no way he was in that pod when fucking Mizora was in the one right next to him. I would have seen him. Brine pool? I didn't click on this before.
A parasite. Take it.
Oh, there was
It
a
might be
parasite in
useful.
it. Pods are empty now. You have to do it before the fight? I don't think so. There's no way he was in here. There's no way. There's no fucking way. There's so much shit we'd have to go back and do. Okay, if Zevlor was in one of these pods, then he just fucking dies. I don't know. But he's not in them now. He's not there now.
You decipher the symbol. It's an illithid sigil, meaning
Don't take long. They pop a tadpole in me and the hells will take Will for good.
On my way.
So this one was broken before. There's a mind flayer in this one. Oh shit, there's an orc in that one. There's a mind flayer in that one. I saw the mind flayer, but I never saw Zevlor. Oh, there he is. But it didn't take it away from me. It didn't take it away from me there. Like, it didn't take the quest away from me after the fight.
High Cathedral, the burning black sky of Avernus beyond. In its horror, the blood war unites you, tiefling dwarf. Your tadpole forms a telepathic connection with the device, and a chorus of static energy fills your mind. But there are others in the pods, those not yet infected, not yet illithid, terrified, desperate to escape.
God damn it.
The device is open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
So we would have to release, fight the fucking mind flayers, and save Zevlor. But where is Zevlor even at now? Yo, where is Zevlor? Where did this motherfucker go? Oh, he's right here. Look at all this shit I would have to go back through. I would have to do this fight again. I would have to go here and listen to all the brains and get the fucking insight check again. And then go back and then do the whole fight again. and then talk to everybody after the fight again. And you're telling me I couldn't just go back. Okay, I'm just gonna maybe because we beat Zevlor, or sorry, not Zevlor. Maybe because we just beat Ketheric. Maybe because we beat Ketheric, he was released. Because what happened to all the Mind Flayers in the pods? You know? Like, they haven't turned. The Elder Brain left. They're no longer under control of the Elder Brain and shit. They haven't undergone Ceramorphosis. And the quest is still active. This is after the fight. I can't believe I didn't fucking see him. I saw Mind Flayer and I was like, oh. All I saw was Mind Flayers in the first round. I was like, okay, I don't need to release them.
Time to press ahead.
Yeah, hot Cheetos. Are they gone? Is everybody gone? Is Damon not here anymore? Oh, wait. He's in the back? Where's he at? Oh, Danis? Why are you over here, Danis?
I just want to make it to Baldur's Gate. We've come this far, right? Just a little longer yet.
If Zevlor's dead, he's dead. I don't know what to say. I can't go that far back. We get no answer to what happened to Zevlor, though, I guess. I mean, I hope he shows up somewhere else. You know what probably happened? He probably got loaded up onto the Nautiloid. He probably got loaded up onto the Nautiloid. He's probably on the Nautiloid with Mole. I would hope so. Maybe Mole was able to rescue him. But now what? We go to Baldur's Gate, I guess. But I think before that, we deserve a long rest. Imagine he sees you again and perfect excuse to play again. Imagine he sees you like, bro, hey, I see you pass my power. What the fuck? Had to step away. What'd I miss? I found out that maybe Ghouls knows. Maybe Ghouls knows. But I passed Zevlor up in the Illithid colony. I went back to this save from right after I beat Ketheric. Walked back into the room near where I saved Zariel, or whoever, the demon, and found out that there were people who weren't yet Mind Flayers in those pods. Yeah, there were several other prisoners in the pods besides Mazora. Yeah, Mazora. So I went back and saw, but I wasn't going to play back through all of that. So what I'm hoping is, so if you see here, I still have the Find Zevlor quest up. Says, Zevlor was captured by the Cult of the Absolute. His fellow tieflings claim he froze and tried to surrender. We should look for him. Mole, we didn't find her in the Nautiloid. We watched a fleet of Nautiloids leave to Baldur's Gate. If Mole doesn't turn up in Moonrise Tower, she may have escaped on one of them and made it to the city. I'm hoping that Zevlor is also in that, but maybe they just didn't eliminate this quest after the fight with Ketheric Thorm. Because, like, if they were in the pods, where the fuck did they go? Because all the other Illithids were gone too. All of the other prisoners were gone too when we went back and checked after the fight. But I'm not going to go back way, way back where I would have to play through like 3 hours of gameplay. I'm mistaken. Just keep playing. Find him there. Okay. Okay. I had my suspicions because this quest is not. We could have saved him sooner.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him? The tadpole, the absolute. How?
It seems he's a servant of Bane, as Ketheric served Myrkul. Who knows what powers he's gained since you knew him?
I'd never have protected a Baneite even a decade ago. I looked after that fucker with my life. I trusted him. He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. And now he's looking to ruin the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who
Hey, calm down.
him.
Hey, Karlach, chill out. Chill out, Karlach. We don't want to get your engine in a twist. Careful, Karlach. You're burning up.
You bet your ass I am. And I won't stop till that fucker is dead.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Wish we could stay and see what this place will be like without the shadows. I bet it's beautiful. No rest for the wicked, huh?
True dat. Tell me more about your relationship with Gortash.
He got his claws into me early. I was a wild kid, brawling my way through the city. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work guarding some indoorsy type with lots of enemies. Seemed like easy money, so I went in for it. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I liked that. Not like that, you know. Just, it felt like a good fit. I kept him safe and he paid me well. Well enough to move into a better neighborhood and put something away for the future. My future. I respected him, trusted him. And he returned that trust, that respect. His life was in my hands, and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zariel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. One minute I was in Baldur's Gate, a happy, healthy, not quite kid. The next, I was burning up in Avernus with an engine for a heart. Zariel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new machine, and he said I'd be able to handle it. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil, evil bastard.
We're gonna fuck him up, Karlach. Don't worry. A cutie acquired? A cutie acquired? What are you talking about, Chase? Talia won't let you sell her? Oh, shit. Chase, I'm sorry. I missed those 2 messages. What were you talking about, though? Were you talking about Jaheira? Not really a spoiler since you know he's there, I guess. But no, even if you recover Zevlor, if you've heard the complaints of other tiefling survivors, you know his sad standing with his people, and due to that, for better or worse, all you'd have in encountering him in Act 2 finale is the closure of his living still. You will not encounter him again regardless. Okay. I don't fully understand what you're saying, but I kind of get it, I think. Jaheira!
I would not linger in this land over long, but whatever your business, I will aid you if I can.
When you reach your next campsite cutscene area, a tip, one I wish I'd had, be sure you have the team set to your best companions and best equipment and spells in order. Okay. Thank you. I need to do that then.
I guess I can take care of myself. I mean, I've gotten this far.
I never saw myself as a banisher of shadows before. I was always more of a lurker-in, historically.
Thaniel rests well. He's healing very rapidly, now that Oliver has returned to him.
So when will the curse actually be lifted? I'm glad I could help. I assume I can use all these dialogue options. What happened to Oliver exactly? Did Thaniel absorb him?
No more than my right hand can absorb my left. Oliver is helping Thaniel to recover. They both lie dormant, like trees awaiting spring. Once the curse is lifted, they can stand as one or as a pair. Whatever they wish. I hope they will remain as a pair. It will be good for them both to have a friend once I'm gone. Still, I would like to return here someday. See Thaniel and Oliver again. In my meditations, or perhaps in person, if the Oak Father wills it. I hope he does.
I'm glad so when the curse actually be lifted.
I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind us. Don't worry. All is at hand. We can depart whenever you're ready.
I'm glad I could help.
I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we had met sooner.
Well, now you got what you wanted after all.
I have. But perhaps there is more that I want. Anyway, once the curse is lifted, nature can take its course without me. I belong at your side.
This more that you want. What is it? I swear to God. Let's get this out of the way. Let's get this out of the way.
Not what. Who. But all in due course.
No! 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 We're supposed to be bros, man. You stop looking at my ass like that. God damn it.
I think we've done rather a good thing here. A welcome change to give this land a sliver of hope amongst so much despair.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
You almost fucked a dude? Listen, Saddy Daddy. I don't mind fucking a dude. Alright? Hold on. I don't mind fucking a dude in the game. Okay? I was trying to romance Astarion at first. But I'm full on roleplay right now. And Shadowhot is bae. Alright? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. What can I do? I'm just a guy, you know? And there are people that I don't really want to romance. Gale and Will, for example. Those guys are the bros. You know what I mean? Those are the bros. But yeah, yo, Hugo and Ghouls. We'll just have to see what happens. We'll just have to see what happens with Zevlor. You've been romancing Gale the entire time? No, I have not. I told Gale specifically that we were friends. the scene beneath the stars, that's why we didn't do anything else. That's why we just hung out and sat together. I wasn't going to leave my bro out all depressed. You know what I'm saying? I gave him the company that he needed to get through his depression episode. That's what friends do. That does not mean that I was trying to get in it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, ghouls, maybe they did add it. And maybe they did add it because they saw the hypocrisy they had put in the game to having those guys disappear. Because all of the Illithids also, if you, like, you can turn around and go straight back out. Yeah, they filled in weak spots. Yeah, there was a weak spot there. Maybe they just filled it in. Fabio doesn't kiss the homies goodnight. Disgusting. No, I definitely do. Just not on the mouth. Okay? On the forehead only. No tongue. Mizora said, you can say what led to your pact and exile. It's time I know the whole... the Absolute's cult has Raven Guard. Where will they take him?
Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
What do you know about Gortash and Orin?
Orin? I'd never heard tell of. But Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these Chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like.
Yeah, Mizora said you can say what led to your pact and exile. It's time I know the whole truth.
Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
I'd give my life if it meant keeping all the residents safe.
As would I. And more. I was 17. Father, older Raven Guard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the cult of the dragon made its move.
What's the cult of the dragon? I never heard of them.
A religion devoted to conjuring the most evil of goddesses. The
Tiamat?
dragon Tiamat. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened.
Show me!
In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. The first of Tiamat's 5 heads. As the maelstrom howls, Mizora's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
Surely Mizora doesn't care about Baldur's Gate. Why would she want to save it?
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mazora's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
Sacrificing your soul to save the city was a brave thing to do.
I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. When we were done, all that remained were 5 greyed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
Is that how you lost your eye in the battle with the Cult of the Dragon?
It is. The one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her.
And what about your father, the Grand Duke?
He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mizora had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away.
Oh, damn, his dad doesn't know.
He said only one word. Go. So I did.
So no one knows. No one knows that he saved Baldur's Gate. We'll return to this subject later.
I understand.
You must have been furious at your father for throwing you out of the city.
No, never. He did the only thing he could. In his eyes, I invited a devil into our midst. I was a fool at best, a traitor at worst, and Grand Duke Ravengard suffers neither.
Suppose I can't blame him for all he knew. You'd sprout horns any second. Do you miss your father?
More than you know. The better question is, did he ever miss me? If he did, he missed the Will Ravengard he once knew, not the hell-touched warlock he returned to.
Damn, his story's sad.
I, for one, will miss the Shadow Curse. For all the pain it caused us, it did at least obscure the incessant sun. I take no pleasure in his passing. Whatever faults he may have had, Ketheric was a great leader.
Any greatness he once had faded long ago. The man we killed was a bitter old fossil. He was a monster.
Life was crueler to him than death. It is no great wonder that he found his strength in Myrkul. I believe he was an honorable man, but the gods used him as their plaything. First, Shah and her sister, then the 3 behind the Absolute. I sympathize.
You're surprisingly soft-hearted sometimes.
It is a sharp mind that feels sympathy for one who suffers unnecessarily, not a soft heart. I saw strength in Ketheric that had been diluted by
She can't
pain,
admit it.
but I will never forgive him for handing me to Orin. For that, I hope Myrkul hollows out his bones and lets them be dust.
She is spiteful, too. When did you first encounter the Cult of the Absolute?
A true soul came to my city preaching a message of togetherness, accompanied by 2 novices.
Menzoberranzan is not fertile ground for such messages. I killed them and hanged their bodies in my garden.
Damn. Okay. Decorative corpse is an interesting design choice. They recruited you all the same.
Recruited? You could call it that. I intended to wage war on their god and the rest of its presumptive followers. Even as the flesh sagged and sloughed away from their eyeless skulls, their audacity infuriated me. I had to know where they came from. And whoever sent them was counting on my curiosity overcoming my caution.
She is a vengeance paladin. See, that's what I understand. Don't paladins get their magic from the same place that clerics do? From a god? So where is she, like, she's a vengeance paladin, but what god is she getting power from now? Do you know who sent them?
Indeed. A man you know all too well. General Ketheric Thorm. The dead cough up their secrets just as well as the living. All it took was a simple act of necromancy, and the corpses told me where I needed to strike.
Speak with the dead.
Moonrise Towers.
We should have spoke with Ketheric Thorm. We should have used a scroll of Speak with the Dead on Ketheric Thorm. Oh, I almost want to go back and do that. I almost want to go back and do that. But any information he gives us won't be... It won't be, what's it called? It won't be canon in the save because we just come back to this save. I mean, all I'd have to do is come back and talk to all the, you know, talk to all the people again, but I should be able to go back if I want to, man. That's so fucking annoying that you can't go back to the battlefield. I mean, all I did was jump through a hole, you know what I mean? All it took was a simple act of necromancy and the corpses told me where I needed to strike Moonrise Towers. Given how we met, it's safe to say you failed. There are vengeful gods, though. She turned her back on law. She serves no god. Yeah, I know she serves no god now. I think we'd have to presume it to be Tyr, maybe Hor. I have no idea. I don't know them like that. Given how we met, it's safe to say you failed.
It is never safe to point out my shortcomings. But in this instance, you are correct. Moonrise is the site of my greatest failure. As it turned out, to my shame, I was defeated without even drawing my weapon. I came to Moonrise with a retinue of warriors and assassins, the best House Bainray had to offer. I expected a battle, but found a fully laden feast table and a welcome befitting a house matron. Ketheric expected us, expected me, and I fell for his flattery.
Wow. Understandable. He gave you the welcome you felt you deserved. Pride can be a great weakness. Which one of these would be better? Maybe she needs to be humbled.
I recognize my flaws.
Yeah, okay, she approved that. Okay.
Pride is certainly among them. Ketheric proposed an alliance between Moonrise and Menzoberranzan. I admit I was captivated by him. He invited me to the head of his table as his guest of honor. I was wary, of course. If I had been in his position, the food would have been poisoned. It was not the food I should have been wary of. It was the pale woman at the foot of the table. Orin the Red. We had barely begun to eat when she spoke for the first time. I only caught one word, my name. Then, quick as lightning,
She climbed onto the table, a dagger in each hand, and skipped toward me, slicing the throats out of my men as she passed them.
Damn. That must have been terrifying.
Few things frighten me. Orin is one of them. Ketheric held me still, his hand on my shoulder, the grip tight enough to crack the bone. When Orin stood before me, she touched the dagger to my eye, drawing out a tear of blood. "I want this one," she said. Ketheric nodded his permission, and I was taken below. You've seen the horrors of the colony. Orin kept me there for days. She forced me to watch as my men were processed, some for food, others as thralls. And then she placed the tadpole in my eye herself.
Nobody deserves what you went through.
I deserved it. I was passive, weak, proud. You know the rest as well as I do. There were massacres before the Grove. Religious communities mostly. Those who refused to convert. Then there was you, and now there is freedom. Soon there will be vengeance.
Wait here in camp for now.
A mistake. I am your most valuable asset.
Wait. Oh, I don't like.
Of course. I belong in battle.
I don't like talking to them directly to tell them that they're out of the party for now because they get sassy like that. By the way, guys, an ad starts in 2 minutes. If you don't know how to avoid those ads for free, then ask somebody in chat. I think you guys know at this point. I think I've said it like 3 times throughout the stream. It's not a Twitch Prime. She says, okay, also paladins gain powers from their oaths, not necessarily a god. As long as she's still vengeful, she isn't an oathbreaker. So the thing is, oathbreaker paladins can still have powers. She says Loth has forsaken her in one of her dialogues earlier. Tyr, being ambivalent, though, presides over justice and vengeance. Either way, the divinity empowering her comes from one of them. Maybe it's written in the wiki or some old forum somewhere. A lot of those added lines and scenes were for her specifically and Astarion. Nice. Oh, wait, we need to talk to Thaniel.
You did it. Ketheric Thorm is no more. The Shadow's grip is broken. Soon, the land shall heal.
Seems like the sort of feat might deserve a reward. I'm glad I could help.
Not as glad as I am. Nature moves at its own pace and bestows its bounty when it sees fit. Give it time. A reward shall come to you when you need it most.
Let's go. Should we organize our peeps real quick? Lae'zel's over here butt-ass naked.
The curse is broken and the shadows are lifting. In time, these lands will heal.
Should we use Mizora as our main now? Let's look at the equipment that we've got. Absolutely, I'd tidy up and tighten up, but yeah, Oathbreakers are different from the others. See, but where do they get their powers from? Where do Oathbreakers get their powers from? I've played Oathbreaker Paladins in Dungeons and Dragons. I don't really understand where they get their powers from. Because you break your oath, I mean, you don't no powers no more. Because I don't think her kit is very optimized. I feel like Ketheric Thorm's armor I feel like that looks good on her. You know what I mean? We're gonna mix and match. I feel like this would be good for Shadowheart. But it's red in the picture and green here. That's so annoying. I feel like that would be better on me, actually, because I'm the one that does all like the mind control stuff. But this sets my intelligence to 17. And if I take it off, what would my intelligence be if I took it off? Because I'm pretty sure I min-maxed it. I'd just be stupid, probably. I'd just be like 10 intelligence, yeah. What are intelligence checks? What are all the possible intelligence checks? What checks have intelligence modifiers? Arcana, history, investigation, nature, and religion. Well, I like having investigation checks. Maybe it's time to respec, you know? Maybe it's time we abandon the old warped headband of intellect and move on to bigger and better things, you know? Like this headband for me. Because I have a lot of spells that I use for wisdom saving throws. Like my, Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Dissonant Whispers. Charm Person. Crown of Madness. But it's not that many. Oh, Vicious Mockery is another one. Is the 17 intelligence worth it? $17 intelligence might not be worth it. What is the Circlet of Hunting? Oh, he's wearing it. What about Crown? No. Circlet. Headband. Okay, it's just that one. What spells does she have for wisdom saving throws? This is a charisma saving throw. This is a wisdom saving throw. Charisma saving throw. I feel like the ones that I have I use more often. And if I were to reallocate my points, yo, why does she have 18 strength when her wisdom is her most important stat? And why do I have why did I even put 2 extra points into strength? I should have those points in wisdom, honestly. I should have 17 wisdom and 19 charisma. How close are we to leveling up? Very close to level 10. I don't know what I should do. I really don't. I think the way I had it was pretty good. Just having that there. But I feel like so how many do we have any other cloaks? Oh yeah, we do have this one, which is equipped by Astarion. Vivacious Cloak, equipped by me. Damn. Elemental Absorption is the one that hasn't been used. Absorb elemental damage once per short rest. Take half damage from the next elemental attack targeting you. Deal an additional 1d6 that element type on your next attack. See, this is the reverberation kit, though. We got the boots of reverberation. We got the cloak of reverberation. I think this is a good setup for Minthara, really. And crits can't be landed on her. And she has telekinesis as a bonus action. I think Minthara is stronger than lae'zel at the moment. If I'm going to be completely honest with you. I really think that. But I think that this needs to go back onto lae'zel.
To Baldur's Gate, Voss will be waiting in this Sharess's caress. The party's full, ready.
We'll put, oh shit, not that. We're gonna put this on her. The Hell Dusk helmet. And she has no boots. We gotta get some boots on her. Yeah, see, the thing is, I think that this is a really good kit for Minthara. Oh, that's the one she's got on. Oh, those are okay. We're gonna have to
Assume nothing.
grab her and go check out what boots we've got in the traveler's chest. Feigned death. Those are the only boots we've got? We got green and blue boots? Oh, the Varsh. Okay. That's funny that we still have those. Maybe the speedy light feet will get her done. Maybe the speedy light feet will be good enough for now. They're just off color. And then we'll put the cloak of elemental absorption on her. It's just not refined. But I don't think her kit is very good. What other rings do we have? I think any rings we have. Oh, I would like to see all the rings. Oh, okay. I can look at all the rings like this. Shadow Blade? What rings do we have in the chest? Visibility, movement speed. Let's do the movement speed one. But I'm gonna have...
Still alive, so that's progress. Light on my feet.
I'm gonna have Minthara join our... I think she's been a cool addition. I think I'll be using her for a while. She's a pretty strong addition as well, especially with her kit. Oh shit! No, I switched her place with Shadowheart because Shadowheart was closer. Ha! I'm stupid. It's okay. But do we have all of our stuff in order then, I guess? I'm a lurk boss. It's been a long day. Wish you luck and victory. Time to crash my hibernation pile. Yo, ghouls, thanks for hanging out and for helping out always. As always, have a wonderful night and get some good rest, and we'll catch you next time. Oathbreakers draw power from the darkness within. Oh, shit. Ominous. Ominous indeed. Oh, we could give him all the reverberation stuff. No, we couldn't. Wait, it's reverberation. It's reverberation boots. Nah. Nah, he's good the way he is. But I feel like I don't have like the best of the best that I could have on. I mean, it's good enough. This should be this should be a rarer item than it is. A more rare item than it is. It increases my intelligence to 17. It could be 0. My intelligence is set at a 17. That's crazy. Oh, Spell Crux Amulet, spell slot restoration. That could be... Wait. Replenish a single expended spell slot of any level? Nah.
The shadows are losing their grip on these lands. Shah can indeed be thwarted. Comforting to know.
There are a few items like that in the game. I want to try to build with all of them. How are you feeling?
Do you really need to ask?
Well, I thought it'd been long enough to ask. We fucking defeated Ketheric Thorn. I feel should be feeling a little bit better.
The shadow fell. Night song. I can think of little else.
I'm worried you're not yourself.
That's more true than you may have intended. I'm not sure I'm the same person I was before. The Shadowheart I thought I was would never even dreamed of defying the Lady Shah. I'm a stranger to myself. The sooner I speak to Nightsong, the sooner I'll know what the future holds for me.
Well, let's pop on over. She's right here. I'll just say I'm here for you if you need me.
Thank you. I think any attempts at comforting me might be in vain just now. But you're sweet to keep me in your thoughts. It seems like you have ample company already. You wanted something?
Let's go talk to the Night Song. Come on.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer.
Why are her eyes flashing red like that? Come closer? What is it?
Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Myrkul, is dead at last. My mate, Most High, darling Isabel, is safe and well. Safe and well, and return to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One.
Where's the silver light? The moon magic. I couldn't have done it without you. Let's be humble.
We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it.
How do you intend to spend your newfound freedom?
I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain. You must face them. I will help.
There's still a great deal I don't know about you.
Pray, ask, and I will tell.
Are you really Selûne's daughter?
Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb.
Would your mother be willing to aid us in the fight against the dead 3?
Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin. So mighty.
A little bit more, maybe.
Her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder.
How did you come to be trapped in the Shadowfell?
Ketheric Thorm, father of my one and only love, enslaver of Dame Aelin. Ketheric Thorm never did trust me, even when he worshipped the Moon Maiden. He was threatened by my love for Isabel, by her love for me. When she died, curse the day, the hour, we each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind.
He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature, and Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while. But lo, the brute is dead, and we live!
She is, furious, fiery, inspirational. Maybe her eyes are still brimming with rage against Ketheric. Maybe. Also weird that the game mislabels her as an Aasimar. Since she is the child of a deity, she's more of a diva. Well, aren't Aasimar the children of deities?
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me.
You and Aelin seem to have a lot of history. What happened?
A great deal. But still, some of the details elude me. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
Certainly. There's magic in a look.
That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took one look at her and I just knew. She was it. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is
They misspelled
immortal,
skeptical there.
all.
With a C,
I
they put it.
understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped.
He'd become the chosen of Myrkul.
I didn't know that then, but I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land, my home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them, and myself, no matter what.
Understandable.
It's all out in the open now, and with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing, rest. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long, but I'm grateful for a safe place to, well, just to be.
Aasimar distant relatives of deities. Aasimar creatures either descended from or touched by celestials or other good aligned beings. Interesting. Shadowheart, won't you come talk to homegirl over here?
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer.
Step closer.
Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim, Moon Maiden, my mate, most blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One. We are a powerful... My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased. Pray, ask, and I will tell. A century of it by now. I loved her from the moment I beheld her sweet face. Her great, wise eyes. Her father Ketheric never did trust me. He did not fancy an immortal for his daughter's paramour. When she died, curse the day, the hour. We each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And he and his loathsome... I was but lo. The brute is dead. And...
Okay, so when does she... Okay, we've talked to everybody. Let's do this. Let's do this rest. Oh, we can talk to her again now?
What do you know about
There we
me?
go.
You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shah's...
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Let's go.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
Shadowheart trusts us so much. He's a druid. Or no, a lichen. Is it a lichen or a druid? Her father?
Remember that it is a common right among Seluna's followers to send their children off into the woods to find their way home. Perhaps this time it had gone awry. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
So she was a worshipper of Seluna. I fucking knew it! And she was stolen away by Shar.
Did you not see yourself?
It was her
in
dad.
him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him.
Oh, he's alive?
And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman, one who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
I'll help.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed.
The Spear of Night. I thought that was cast into the Shadowfell. Observe silently.
The spear. How do you have it? I threw it into the Shadowfell.
Shar is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shar calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
Every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shar torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Yo! Let's go! Where did the spear go? Did it go to her or did it go to me? It should have gone to her. That only makes sense. Oh, it did. Okay. It's legendary now! It's a legendary weapon! Woo! Not our first. We have the blood of Lathander. But this, hey, yo! You gain advantage on wisdom saving throws and perception checks. Dark vision, you can see in the dark. Weapon enchantment +3, Moonbeam. Call down a beam of light that damages any creature that enters the beam or starts its turn in the light. You can use an action to move the beam 18 meters. Illuminate the area around you with wisps of moonish light that make movement difficult for enemies and bolster your allies' damage. Oh, wow. Wow. The thing is, I really, really, really want Shadowheart to use it. But the problem is... Oh, wait. Is it not a two-handed weapon? It's versatile. It can be used as a one-handed or a two-handed weapon. The problem is the Blood of Lathander is like an insanely good cleric weapon. And Sunbeam is a level 6 evocation spell, while Moonbeam is a level 3. Where did the shield go? As long as somebody's using it, I think that Minthara should use it. I feel like Minthara should be using it. She was already using a... So this is a glaive, but this is a spear. They're very similar. This does 8 to 15. This does 7 to 22. Even with two hands. Damn, it's just not the same. But I guess, since it's a one-handed, she could also... Where's it at? She could use Ketheric's shield as well. Hold on, let's check the differences. This just gives a +3 to armor class. I mean... This could work. We'll take the hit to the damage she can output, but increase the armor class. She's got some healing spells too, doesn't she? I mean, I could have her heal a little bit. I mean, she does have available some heals. Damn, dude. Why do we have 2 legendary weapons and they're both good for... Okay, Blood of Lathander is clearly... It's clearly Shadowheart's weapon. But the Spear of Night is just not perfect for anybody. You know? Man, I don't know, but I know that those weapons need to be equipped. We'll do it like that for now. Anybody want to speak to me?
No time
All right, let's talk to Shadowheart now that she's good.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Ah! Hey, ew. Hey, don't be raising me up like that. Hey, ew. Hey, put that sausage away, Richard. Oh, I needed to say this. I love the way that you chat. It's like pure chatter. You and Furman are both like perfect chat, like using the emotes and everything. Oh God, I love it. I love reading you guys' fucking messages. I wanted to talk about our relationship.
Of course.
Of course. May I have a kiss? May I have a kiss? What? I want to end things between us. God damn. How are you?
Relieved, terrified, sick to my stomach. I can't keep my feelings straight ever since I spared Nightsong, defied Shah. I don't know what comes next. But at least I have you by my side.
Sounds so genuine. Wait, do I not get that? Do I not get that option again? I want to talk about all that's happened. Dude, I'll reload a save.
What's on your mind?
I want to reload the save. I'll reload this goddamn save. I swear to God. I don't know when my last save was, though. How am I holding up in your estimations?
You've exceeded my every expectation. Considering all we've been through, I think I was very lucky to find such favorable company. And attractive company, too.
Ah! Try to talk to her again.
Good. I was just starting to miss the sound of your voice.
Ah! Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Of course.
May I have a kiss?
I thought you'd never ask.
Oh! Woo! Let's go. All right, save real quick. We're in there. We're in there like swimwear, baby. Admit it. I want to see if this dialogue has changed as well.
Even if I could remember, I'm not sure I'd tell you. I don't want your ego to get overinflated. Fine. What's on your mind?
What were the other
Did
options?
You want something? If not, I'm perfectly happy to just gaze upon you a while.
Naughty! All that's happened to us.
What's on your mind?
Oh no.
Of course.
Did we talk about all these? How are you? How are you faring? Did we say how are you faring? Oh, we did.
Terrified, sick.
I think we've exhausted all the options.
Good. I was just starting to miss the sound of your voice.
What does she say when we sit on the stool? Nothing? We get nothing right now? That's fucked up. All right. Does anyone else want to talk to us? What is the blue? Does that mean Minthara? No, that means Minthara's in our group. Let's try to rest. Full rest. Nice full rest. A nice long slumber. And we're all...
Did not go down well.
Oh, from the elixir wearing off?
Butter ale.
That potion hit like rancid butter ale. And she wants to talk to us. What does she want now?
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
Whatever you must do, I will be by your side.
Thank you. But I want you to refrain from foolish heroics. When the time comes, we'll be entering a nest of vipers. I couldn't bear to lose you.
Aww.
Not after everything. We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
And what's that?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Oh! Wait, what is it? Well, what is it, though? But what do you mean? Oh, we never talked to Arabella. Shadow baby girl.
I guess I can take care of myself. I mean, I've gotten this far.
They don't have any dialogue, extra dialogue for her? What about Withers?
Fate.
Dost thou require
He has nothing. Jahira?
I would not linger in this land over long. But whatever your business, I will aid you if I can.
I like how we don't have blood on us anymore. Hey, what are you doing over here, Aelin?
Begone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
Oh, shit! You should join my camp permanently. We can fight the powers of evil together.
Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the chosen of Bane and Baal. I will do my part to see them laid low.
Poor Shadowheart. She's been jerked around so much. I want to believe the gods keep this world balanced, but sometimes I wonder.
Does everyone have, like, new dialogue as well? What about you, lae'zel?
Shadowheart was no true child of Shah.
Oh, they probably all have something to say about
She must have her
the revelation. My character looks so fucking sick, dude. Look at this. Look at what I'm wearing. Look at me. I'm hot. I'm so hot.
So, it's a quest to free Shadowheart's parents, is it? And here I was, worried I'd be the only one with a difficult family reunion waiting in the city.
I swear, I can already feel a change in the air. Like the curse itself knows its time is short.
I love checking up on everybody and hearing all the new
Looking forward to a
dialogues.
bit of rest, if I'm honest. It's been a long century.
A long century. No channel points? Nope. I disabled them earlier. We had a very long channel point redemption be redeemed right in the middle of a very important cutscene.
At least Shadowheart is armed with the truth now. May its keen edge draw forth whatever vengeance she desires.
Taken from the light to be raised in darkness, the truth is finally dawning. Shadowheart can follow its light, or she can retreat back into dusk.
But if this is what you were looking for, then how's it going, Lanus? I know what you're doing. You're playing with some friends. Oh, my goodness.
Halsin be dripping. Dripping. Dripping.
It does not surprise me that Shadowheart's faith was based on a lie. Deception is the sum of Shah's design.
Your path leads away from me, I sense. Be safe. Perhaps one day you will see the fruits that your victory has sown here.
Nice. Yo, we need to see. I wish I had speak with animals. Do I have someone that has speak with Halsin has speak with animals? He could talk to Scratch for me.
I swear, there is no room for me, I'm afraid. What comes now?
Go talk to Scratch.
Moving.
I need to hear what Scratch has to say.
A word, then.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
Oh my god. What you got there, Scratch?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Give him a little pet. Karlach approves of me petting Scratch? What? Pristine mesh toe sandals? Sure, slap them on. You know, slap them on, Halsin. He gave them to you, not me. But what do they look like? They look terrible. They could go well with my cozy blue. My cozy blue shirt though. Wait, this is a snug purple shirt. We'll go with the snug purple shirt. Fuck it. All right, we need a Starian in the group. Go trade places with him, Halsin. Do you guys pick favorite characters whenever you're doing your playthroughs?
My favorite traveling companion.
My favorite traveling companion.
I would, but you have so many. Well, in that.
All right, let's look at our. Yeah, look at this. Look at this squad. This squad is crazy, dog. I don't know. I think this is the best squad. I mean, Minthara could be swapped out for lae'zel or could be swapped out for Karlach, but at the same time, she's just so goated already, you know? Wait. Did my relationship go down with the Shadowheart? I don't understand. Do you see this? Or is it maxed out? I thought it would be covering the end here. Mine were Karlach, Shadow, and Gale. I could see that. Karlach is the muscle, Shadow is the heal, Gale is the spells, and what were you? What did you play as? The rogue? Were you the rogue? I think you gotta have a rogue, you know? You gotta have that assassination power, you know? You were a sorcerer. Oh, so if you were a sorcerer, I wouldn't have even had Gale on my team. That's max pretty much. I use expanded party limits, but each playthrough, I pick my closest buddy's team based on the current character backstory headcanon. Expanded party limits. So you can use like everybody?
How much farther can I go?
That's crazy. Imagine running around with everybody and doing combat with 8 people. Oh my god. Fights would be so easy. Expanded up to 16 people. Who is Lala? lae'zel? Heart? And Yuish? Was Yuish the name of your character? Real true Shadowheart is not saved by Sharan as a child, but abducted and indoctrinated by them. Furthermore, parents still ensuring captivity and bound to their daughters by a curse. The source of the pain that emanates from Shadowheart's wound. Oh god. Wait, the pain from Shadowheart's wound is her parents being tortured? Shadowheart must make for Baldur's Gate in order to rescue her parents and free herself from Shar's influence. Oh, fuck yeah. We're doing that. We have to find Gortash. We gotta have Karlach when we beat Gortash up. My current play, I have 9 in my party. That is all except Minthara. Might add some hirelings. So, on my next playthrough, you think I should do that mod so that I can have like multiple? Well, the next playthrough is going to be evil, so I don't really know how many characters I'm actually going to have. I could have probably Shadowheart, Astarion, and Minthara. But I think everybody else is going to say, yeah, fuck you, evil man. Or die, you know. It would be cool if we were able to do Dirge without mods. Mod your third play. Okay. Sounds fair. Well, I think it's fair that we, you know, this is the end of Act 2. I guess tomorrow we start Act 3 by entering Baldur's Gate.